Assalamu alaikum guys. I hope everybody is doing fine inshallah. This would be the very first recipe of Ramadan series. Although this was recorded a long ago, but I decided to upload it during Ramadan so that it would be considered as one of the Ramadan recipes. So in today's video I'm going to teach you all how to make veg spring rolls, and we started off by chopping the vegetables, and here I've time lapsed it because the chopping process is quite long and I'm making it in large quantity. Although I was making it for the whole family, I didn't store it because nothing was left. You can actually make it and store it for up to a month, and you can still make it because Ramadan is like, I think there are still 20 more days to Ramadan, so of course you can make it and store it for further use. And I chopped off the vegetables. We like grated the carrot and finely chopped the cabbage. Apart from that, we also finely chopped the capsicum and the onion. Simultaneously I kept cleaning the kitchen because I was feeling very irritated. Like, I feel irritated when the things are messed up around me and things are not in their place. So I do some work and then I simultaneously clean the counter, and then I do more work and then again clean it. And one thing about me is that I keep washing my hands. Like, I would touch something and then wash my hand, then I would touch something and then I would wash my hand, and this keeps on going till I'm walking in the kitchen. And this is, I think, the most irritating part of doing something, because again and again I have to wash my hands. Like, it is the urge, like it's in the mind that I want to wash my hands, and it just makes me feel very irritated. I also needed a dough, and for that I used maida, all purpose flour, salt, oil, and of course water. I don't remember how much I used, like what was the quantity of the things that I used, but like I never measured the quantity of the things that I use because Alhamdulillah I'm pro at it. So I don't need to actually measure the quantity what I'm using, but I surely try to approximate everything and write in the comment section below. I'll just pin the comment so you guys can take a screenshot of it and arrange all the material and start making by watching this video inshallah. One thing that I can assure you guys is that after watching this video, like it's a very detailed video, you guys can actually make these spring rolls very easily, and these would turn out exactly like the ones that I've showed in the video inshallah. Then we prepared the chutney as well as the filling. For the chutney I'm using red chilies, ginger, garlic and tomato, and I'm boiling it till the skin of the tomato starts coming off. For the filling I have heated up a pan, oh not a pan but a kadhai, and added in like 2 tablespoons of oil. And when the oil heats up, add in 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I've used market bought. You can of course make your own homemade ginger garlic paste and use it. Then add in this finely chopped onion and saute it for a minute or so. We don't need to change the color of the onion, just like cook it for 1 to 2 minutes, and then add the capsicum, the finely chopped capsicum, and saute it for 1 to 2 minutes again. Meanwhile, add in your sauces. I'm using vinegar, soya sauce, red chili sauce, tomato ketchup, of course salt as per taste. Be mindful when you add in the salt because all the sauces contain salt, so it may happen that you end up adding a lot of salt, so just be considerate about that. Next we are going to add in the carrot and then mix everything really well. You need to cover it up and cook it for like 2-3 minutes. It will start releasing water, and when it happens, like the water is released, then you need to cook it on high flame till the water dries up, and then add in the cabbage. We don't need to cook the cabbage way too much. Like, after adding the cabbage we just need to cook it for like 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes. So before that we need to cook everything really well. One tip is that add a little bit of salt and then taste the filling after it is cooked, of course. So then you can actually get an idea कि you have added less salt, or is it according to the taste, or if it, like, make sure it's not more. Add in black pepper as per taste, or maybe like 1 teaspoon. 1 teaspoon would be enough, and mix everything really well, and then just turn off the flame. I added the salt like twice or thrice, maybe because I was not sure about the taste. And I also added the sauces twice because I had added in less quantity. So you can of course always may add more, but you cannot lessen the amount, so be considerate while making anything. Next, take the dough and make small balls out of it. The ball should be very small, as you can see in the video. And if you make rotis, then you need to make maybe like 1/3 of the size of what you make of the roti, because these have to be very small. And what you need to do is that take small balls and make it flat, add oil to it and add flour to it, the normal maida, or you can also use atta, and then add and then take another ball, flatten it, add oil, add the maida, and then stick both of them and then roll it. You can stick three as well or even four, but I prefer sticking only two pieces, because when you add three or four, then it is like it's very hard to rip off all three or four apart. One keeps sticking to other, and then one is always wasted. This happens a lot with me. So now I only use two and make all the spring roll sheets like that. While rolling the sheet, turn on the flame of the tawa, and when it is heated up, just put it over the tawa and make sure to dust off all the extra flour. I just hate it when it sticks to my hand, astaghfirullah. Then you need to cook it, like cook the sheets like for I think 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute on each side. It will become a little transparent than before, and it is a sign that it is cooked, and you need to remove it from the stove, and you will see the, you know, this thing. Oh god, I'm at loads of words. You will see the corner or a side where there will be a border, no, not border, but a sign that these two were stuck together. On any side of it you will see, I know I'm not able to explain it, but you'll see that, and you just need to, you know, pull, like hold it and try to pull it apart as I've done in the video, and just repeat it with all the sheets while it's hot. Like you need to do it while it's piping hot, because then it will cool down and stick together. So before that you need to pull them apart and repeat the whole thing with all the sheets until you are done making all the sheets, and just keep doing it. It's a tiring process, but it's worth it, trust me. Okay, so after all this is done, take some rest, because I know it is a very tiring process and you would be tired as hell. But it's worth it, trust me. After you're done resting, start making the spring rolls, and like the final thing for that, we are first making this slurry which will help the spring rolls to stick together. And for that we are just mixing maida or atta with water, and it's just done. Now we will roll the spring rolls. It's quite very simple. Just follow the steps, like watch how I'm rolling it and just follow it. I cannot explain what I've done because it's so struggling, but you can of course see how I've done. So just follow it and it would be done, inshallah. Inshallah, just start making it with bismillah. Of course you should do anything, like you should start anything with saying bismillah, and Allah will make a way for it. Allah will make a way for you, inshallah. Inshallah, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for you. Keep repeating the whole process until you're done making all the spring rolls. If you're making like 15 to 20 pieces, it would hardly take you 30 minutes. Now you can directly fry them or freeze them for future use. I made them during the morning time, but I had to fry them in the evening, so I froze all of them. What I did is that I took a big tray and lined them all. Don't forget to leave space between each and every piece. If you freeze them together, then they may end up sticking together, and if you then separate it, it would break and the filling would come out, so be careful about that. Now if you're planning to keep them for future use, just separate it from the tray and add it to some ziploc bag or some airtight container and put it in the freezer until next use, inshallah. Or if you want to fry them immediately, let me show you the process. Although the steps are quite simple and it's just as same as you fry your pakoras and samosas, but let me still take you through it. Before we start frying the spring rolls, let me complete the recipe of the chutney. It's so simple. You just need to peel off the skin of the tomatoes and the garlic, and then blend tomato, ginger, garlic and the red chilies. Of course, remove the stem of the red chilies. First blend everything without water, and when you see a thick paste, add in water, salt, vinegar, soy sauce and a little bit of sugar as well, and blend again, and your chutney is ready. Now coming back to frying the spring rolls, heat up a pan, add in oil, and then wait till it gets hot, not piping hot but still hot, and add in the spring rolls, and you need to fry them on medium to high flame for at least like 5 to 10 minutes or until they turn golden brown. We don't need to burn it, but as you can see the color which I have fried. Drain as much as oil possible in the pan itself and then take it out on a sieve or something so that the excess oil also drains out. And meanwhile you can plate out the spring rolls, take out the chutney in a bowl or something. Like you can plate it whichever way you want to, and you can fry as many spring rolls as you want to by repeating the same process. Let the oil drain and then cut these spring rolls into 2 to 3 pieces or as desired, and serve with a red chutney. Along with the red chutney, serve mayonnaise, and it is so good. Like the combo of red chutney and mayonnaise is so good. Do try out this recipe and tell me in the comment section below if you liked it, and share it with your family and friends. Assalamu alaikum.